how did I attract and address my target audience? The first thing I did was, when the film was ready, I advertised it on Facebook a bit, and that got a few people's attention, and they got to know it. And the people on my Facebook, or people that would have seen it on Facebook, were people on my friends list, and most of my people on the friends list, people aged 15 to 20, and they're in my year mostly, and most of them are males, and quite a lot of them are similar to me in film taste, so this film would be aimed at them because they would be my target audience. I added darkness to my film, which added the effect of fear and made the audience more scared because it was scary. And but it didn't only just make them scared, it made them more interested in the film itself. I also added a bit with the punch bag swaying in my room on its own, seemingly, making the eerie creaking noise it makes, because that's just a creepy noise that would have, as well as the darkness, added fear and interest in what's happening even, and how that managed to move by itself. Not only would it do that, but it would also make more sporty people, and boxers in particular, more interested in my film because it features something that they're interested in rather than just a vampire running around. Another thing I added was the clip from Paranormal Activity 3, which would have made it more interesting to people who enjoyed that film, because they'd have wanted to watch a little bit of it in the film. The only light that was in the film, well, other than the TV, came from the torch that Jack was holding, and this would have added fear. It would have focused the audience's attention, and it would have made them more interested in what was going on outside of the torch glow. I also made the vampire not as scary as he could have been by making him really comical. For example, he was playing Scrabble when we first saw him, and then he hit his toe and he was talking about getting fat from eating Jack. But this would have added comedy, rather than just having pure horror, which made it a horror comedy film, which is what my genre is, so I needed to have something comical in, and the vampire worked well. I also added some homemade music, which me and James made, and well, mostly James, and it would have added fear, which I saw it did, because most people in my class found it quite scary, but also it was quite loud, so most people found it quite painful as well. But it would also add people, it would make people more interested as well, because they want to know what this music was building up to and what was going to happen next.